Hello, my Leo friends. This is Karen with Karmic One Tarot, here to do your November 2019 general reading. General readings are just that, so do check your moon and rising signs. There might be additional messages there for you as well. So what's happening for our Leos here in November? What are the cards my Leo needs to see? My Leo friends. Leo. All right, they have the Nine of Cups here. Wonderful energy coming in. Nine of Cups, wonderful wish card, first card out. We have the Five of Wands, so there might have been some sort of struggle that you've been wishing to bring to a close. What's happening here? What's happening for my Leos? Thank you. And the Star card. Wonderful, beautiful. Both wish cards here in the first row, my Leo friends. So November seems to be a month of good fortune for you, bringing in exactly what you wish. What's happening for my Leos here? Leos. The Empress. Well, the Empress is all about creativity and creation. So you might be creating a new opportunity here that you wished for. The Five of Wands implies a little bit of competition. Perhaps there have been some struggles with that, finding your way to that. And then I have the Four of Cups. Just what I said, struggles, finding your way to that. It's a little bit of dissatisfaction, a little bit of disappointment, maybe even some disrespect involved, but you're not feeling this. It's not really, it might be what you want, it might be what you wished for, but it's not really what you wanted. So you know that old adage, my Leo friends, be careful what you wish for? What do we have here? This is the Knight of Swords coming in, changing things quickly, speaking rather brusquely, changing things at a moment's notice. One more card here for the Leos, please. One more card for the Leos. Just one card. One card for the Leos, please. One more card. Just one. There it is, the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, having some challenges with this, all right? These changes, they're not quite as balanced as you thought they would be. And then I have the Four of Swords. Excuse me, this is the Page of Swords. This is, the conversations that you really have to investigate. You really have to be a little bit sharp on. You have to be on your toes and make sure that you see all the different angles here, because there is some dissatisfaction. Things are going to change quickly. And you know what? It's not going to be an easy situation. It's going to be a struggle. What's happening for my Leos here? Let's pull an oracle card here. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. What's the one card my Leos need to see, please? What is the one card my Leos need to see? One card for the Leos for November. There we go. Thank you. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Well, you know what? It may not have been exactly what you wanted, but it is going to be, gratitude is going to bring you joy. So be grateful for what you have. It may not be to completion yet, okay? There's conflict. There's a little bit of struggle involved still here with it, whatever this is. But, I think ultimately it is going to be what you wish for. Most definitely. We've got the both wish cards. But right now there's a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of dissatisfaction here. So let's start there with the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here, please? The Chariot. Maybe you want to move. Perhaps you want to take control of something. This is a card of velocity and control. So I would say that you do want to take control of it. Maybe you wish you were in control and you didn't have this competition and other voices. Page of Wands, exactly. You want to change the direction of this. You want to change the direction of the Chariot. You want to go in your direction. What is it that we are creating here for my Leos? The Empress. Well, it's a difficult decision. Whatever it is that you want to create is not an easy situation. You're all tied up here. Your thoughts are all tied up. All right, the Two of Swords is kind of that, protecting your heart decision that you don't really want to make. So perhaps it involves your children. This is the Empress. Perhaps it involves something that you are putting together and have a little bit of competition or conflict on. Actually, not a little. You've got a little bit more than a little bit, okay? But again, the wish card coming out, making sure that you understand it is going to be what you want in the long run. It's just going to take maybe a little bit of control, a little bit of disappointment to get where you want to go. You're going to have to change some things to make it be what you want. Leos, what's going on with the Leos? What's the Knight of Swords doing? What is he changing? What are the changes the Knight of Swords is making? The Seven of Wands. So you're trying to eliminate these conflicts, these obstacles, these changes that you want to make, that you take control of. You're trying to eliminate the conflict here. So the Knight of Swords sometimes rushes in, speaks without thinking. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, perhaps. The Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here for our Leo friends in November? The Nine of Pentacles. So perhaps you're going to have to do it yourself. Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, independent, self-satisfied energy. Maybe you have to go it alone. Take control of it and change things. Be the creator of it. And you know what? It's not easy to throw these people off the boat. Throw these people off the boat. I don't know where that came from. So if you are on a boat, don't throw anybody off, okay? But you know what I'm saying. Maybe it's time to jettison, the other people that you're working with, the competition, the conflict, and go it alone. Create it yourself. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Independent, self-sufficient, self-satisfied energy. So, these conflicts here are not going to hold you back. Momentarily. King of Swords, you're going to do away with them. Absolutely. That's, again, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air sign. Final decision. Absolute. No question about it. I'm sorry. You're done. He doesn't even think twice about it. Ace of Cups. Wow. Are you done with the love? Wow. Is that what's painful here? Are you moving on? This is the Knight of Swords. This is the Page. This is the Page of Swords. So difficult conversations coming in. Moving on here with the Six of Swords. And then what do we have? The Four of Swords. Rest and recovery period. Hermit. And the Page of Cups. So you've heard some information from a Two of Cups situation that's been very difficult. All right, this has been a struggle. It's time, and look at this woman too. She's got a child in her arms. So maybe there is a child here that involves a difficult decision. The Two of Cups, that kindred spirit, soulmate perhaps relationship. The Page of Cups, you offered your cup there. Now you're solo, or you have to be solo. Now the Hermit is a solitary card, and that's why I say solo. We've got a single over here too with the Nine of Pentacles. But maybe it's just about following your intuition and finding your path to rest and recovery, seeing the actual light. Look at that, see the light, and then moving forward into that light. And having those difficult conversations, investigating exactly what it is you need to know about the situation. Why is the Wish card here? The Nine of Cups. Now be careful. This might be a little bit of overindulgence too. The Nine of Cups is a card of gluttony as well. So the Five of Swords. Don't gloat, okay? Do not gloat. You've won the battle. The Five of Swords is about winning and struggling and exhaustion. So that's where the rest and recovery comes in. You need that rest and recovery. But there's still conflict and obstacles in front of you. So you're not ready to rest yet. All right, you've got to investigate things first before you can move on and before you can rest. What is it that we have to investigate? What's the Nine of Cups here for, please? What is the Wish card here for? The Nine of Cups for my Leo friends. The Devil, ooh. So you're wrestling with your responsibilities. You haven't made a decision yet because, it's not going to be easy. It's what you wish for, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be bruising. It's going to be battering. It's going to be difficult. What's the Five of What's the Five of Wands here for? The conflict, the negotiation. You're going to see it clearly. And by the way, too, the Ace of Swords is victory. So you are assured of victory, but it's going to be a little bit of a road to get there. What's the Five of Wands here for, please? The Five of Wands for my Leo friends. The Five of Wands, thank you. The Emperor, you're going to have to take control of this, my Leo friends. The Emperor rules with an iron fist, so you're going to have to be really firm about what it is that you want, because the wishes are what you want. You really do. I think you want to be free. I think you want to be free, but, you know, you're going to have to cut your way out of it here with the Ace of Swords, and that is a crystallized, clear vision of where you want to go, and I think it's still muddled right now. I think you have wishes, but you haven't made any decisions in how to get there. Why is the Star card here? Now, that's an Aquarian card, so I don't know if there's an Aquarius involved, but we do have the Four of Cups that you've been dissatisfied with. Here's our Four of Cups here too. Chariot card, card of Cancer, the Page of Wands, changing direction, moving this chariot in a different direction. So that could mean that you are moving house, moving away from where you currently are, freeing yourself from that situation in a determined and forceful way. All right. You still have obligations that you're battling against, and I think you wish you could free yourself from those. And again, the Ace of Swords is going to help you do that, but not without some effort, not without some work. It's going to take work for you to get to where you want to be. There still are obstacles. There are still points that need to be negotiated for your future. Anything further here from my Leo friends? The Star, it is going to work out, okay? The Star card is a card of hope and faith and knowing that things are going to work out. Grace and gratitude. So maybe you need to give a little grace instead of just want a little grace. Through gratitude, joy expands. So be grateful for where you are. Be grateful for what where your path has brought you to. And then recognize where it is you want to go, where you want to take this chariot, what changes you want to make. Through gratitude, joy expands. My Leo friends, yeah, hope this finds you well. If you'd like a private reading, I do reserve 10 spots per week so that my patrons and my subscribers can get an emergency reading if they'd like. Please do check that out at karmic1tarot.com, where you can book directly into my schedule. So see you soon. Don't forget, there are on-demand videos up on Vimeo and also on Patreon. So there are links in the description box below for both of those. Talk to you soon.